And Donald Trump's first few days, well, he has stepped up his campaign against diversity programmes, ordering aviation officials to review targets and telling government DEI employees that they be placed on paid leave. Let's bring in now our international correspondent, Diana Magnay, who joins me now from Washington. As you probably better explain what DEI officers are, but also we saw President Trump criticising a bishop who also raised diversity issues in her speech yesterday.
Yes, so DEI stands for diversity, equity and inclusion. And one of President Biden's main things to try and protect against workplace discrimination, to promote gender, ethnic diversity in the workforce, was to promote programs, DEI programs. But of course, this goes back decades, not just the Biden administration, but decades, to try and improve equality in the workforce. And President Trump has basically decided to rip all of those up. He's scrapping all government DEI programs as part of his sort of anti-woke campaign, which was definitely quite a key component of his campaigning. So, as you said, DEI employees, those who are trying to promote DEI programs, are placed on administrative leave, have to leave their desks by 5 p.m. today, and will probably be made redundant at the end of the month. And that has a knock-on effect also across corporate America. We've already seen companies like Meta and Walmart and McDonald's put an end to their diversity programs. So this will have a considerable knock-on effect. It was one executive order. Another executive order targeted trans rights and gender identification, basically saying that there are only now two sexes that are going to be recognised, male and female. And I think that's made a lot of people in the LGBTQ plus community extremely concerned. And that is one of the reasons why the bishop at Washington's National Cathedral, at this service of national unity yesterday, called Donald Trump out, the first time that we've seen anybody since he became president, to his face, say that his policies were problematic. And she said, have mercy on LGBT people who are fearful of what your policies will entail, and undocumented migrants also. And Donald Trump was sitting there listening to that service, didn't like it very much, and has since posted on Truth Social the following post. She was nasty in tone and not compelling or smart. She failed to mention the large number of illegal migrants that come into our country and killed people. Those are controversial statements. Many were deposited from jails and mental institutions. It is a giant crime wave that is taking place in the USA. There is a lot of contradictory evidence around that to say that actually the number of crimes are more likely to take place from people born in the US rather than undocumented migrants. But that is not the narrative that Donald Trump has been following. Apart from her inappropriate statements, he continues, the service was a very boring and uninspiring one. She is not very good at her job. She and her church owe the public an apology. Just to continue on the fact that we have a religious leader here in the United States calling him out. Also, Pope Francis on Sunday said that Donald Trump's plans to deport undocumented migrants were a disgrace.
Well, on the subject of undocumented migrants, Diana, we've seen the start of President Trump's clampdown on immigration over the first couple of days.
That's right. The newly anointed border czar, as he's called, Tom Homan, told Fox News yesterday that 300 undocumented migrants had already been arrested yesterday. We're expecting mass raids. That's not something that we've seen yet, but I think we will do soon. Homan said that they would be targeting the worst first. That's been a sort of trope of the policy so far. But I think that undocumented migrants across the country are extremely scared about what is to come. And we've also had news that flights containing refugees from places like Afghanistan and Pakistan who were intending to come to this country have now been cancelled. So people who were seeking refuge in the United States and had places on board planes will now not be coming here. So we're still anticipating major raids. We haven't seen those yet. There was reporting that that would happen on day one in Chicago, to much pushback from the mayor there. But I think it will only be a matter of time.
Diana, thank you very much.